Okay, so this is gonna be a VOD instead of an actual streamed game. I have no idea why, but my Twitch account just isn't like working for some reason. I don't know what happened, but I guess I'm just gonna have to record these games and upload them later. So here's the draft for game number one. Shadow Lords is going to be playing in place of Wampa, so that's why you do see that Dryad first pick. We're already into the game. We've delayed this game quite a long time, and we just don't have the time to delay any longer. So, and figure out how to get it onto the live stream. So we're just gonna have to record it anyway. Round one gonna start. Iska zoning out Gaz. Gaz is gonna space in towards Corsation. There's gonna be an attempted cyclone onto Mala, but he won't get hit by it. Sleep onto Mala. Shadow trying to go for an amp. X strike on the Mala as well, and he gets blood gripped as well after that. Corsation does have his ult out, throwing out a Shadow Bolt. It's gonna get feared. Mala taking quite a lot of damage, actually gonna get predicted on his second frog leap, with Corsation holding on to that ult. Gets off his Shadow Bolts, gonna get a blood grip onto Sumbergarn, and Shadow seems like he's held on versus this double melee onslaught. So they are attempting to run this Ranid Stalker versus the Dryad here, in hopes of killing her, with rushdown tactics. Not sure how effective it's gonna be versus Shadow Lords. Really good Dryad player, even with this MS. He will reflect himself though. Stun with a double dart, Toxin leap onto Isaac. He did have Wisp and M2s coming on him at that same time though, so he doesn't take too much damage. Corsation though did take some damage from Gazag. There's going to be a double ult and a slice and dice onto Shadow Lords. Iska getting leapt on by Mala. Shadow will take his Wisp, gets to sleep on the Gaz, will get an amp off onto him as well. But stun onto Iska, what does he have really here? He's going to get slice and diced up, going to get frog leaped with a Toxin Bomb, and that's going to end up killing him. Corsation's going to land a Shadow Bolt onto Sumbergarn. There's going to be slice and dice onto him during his ult. He's going to accidentally blood grip Shadow Lords, but that might set up a good ult, and it will set up a good ult, but there's a really beautiful Chrono Flex thrown out by Sumbergarn that's going to save his melee there. Not sure if Gaz would have died to that Shadow Bolt, but it's definitely helpful to get it reflected. So the aggression turns out to be pretty helpful. Shadow highest MS, a lot of TPS for him though. Definitely pulling his weight. Iska was probably the one who ended up making some misplays there. Kind of got in trouble. Shadow maybe also he might have some trouble healing an ally instead of himself, but anyway, Corsation's already taking a lot of damage, gets stunned up. He's going to get a shield, throw out the Nether Shift onto himself as well. Shadow Lord's going to be CC'd in the back, while Corsation does get that rune. It has quite a lot of energy for an ult. Mala almost getting hit by Shadow Bolt in that stealth. He's going to get tornadoed out of his stealth. And Gaz, with his own ult, he's going to go for some damage onto Shadow Lord. He's going for a lot of puncturing strikes. He's going to get meteored while he's spacing around. He'll land a Black Dagger onto Iska, but he has his haste up during that Black Dagger, and that's going to reduce the duration of it. So Iska immediately gets out of that, kills Gazag off, and we have Shadow Lords killing the Ranid off on his own as well. So another nice round by Cold Team. And Mala not getting a lot done that round. Only at 60 TPS. He got really low. I didn't see what got him so low. I don't think he got hit by a Shadow Bolt early on. I saw Sumbergarn get hit by one. But anyway, Gaz moving in pretty quickly. Mala will get a stun, but it gets interrupted by the X-Strike as well. Gaz is going to get Frost Sharded into an Affliction, and he actually chains it to Mala, who's amped up by Shadow Bolt right now. And I think Isaac was doing quite a lot of damage with those M1s. Mala actually lunging into him. Now amp onto Gazhag, who's trying to use his ult onto Shadow Lords. And he's going to land a Puncturing Strike on the Shadow while Mala gets X-Strike through the wall. It looks like there was a temporal lockdown onto Corsation. He does have his ult though, so he's not going to take that much damage, and he actually gets a lot of healing done, so he doesn't need to worry about his heal. He's going to go for another shift on that stun, and he lands a 360 snipe onto Stalker there. Nicely done by him. There's going to be a double ult coming out from Randed, but there's 2 shields to deal with it. And it looks like, yeah, they're going to finish off Sunbergarn there. Pretty big round lead so far. I'm not sure about the rush down attempt. I think that Cold have counterpicked this pretty phenomenally. They have Harbinger, not going to really be scared about getting rushed down. Nomad, not going to be scared either. Dryad, you can make arguments, but there's a Harbinger, Nether Shift, and just the fact that Dryad can play so far back with his teammates, he's going to be fine anyway. Stun Fear, triple darts, onto Isaac. Going to get hit by the Toxin, leap forward, leap back from Mala. He will get that rune. Gaz not winning his 1v1 too well, but now he's going to go for Corsation. Corsation given shield. Maybe they can make a switch onto Shadow. They're going to land the Shadow Strike onto him, but Shadow has an ult now, and he's going to land it onto 2. He's going to get an amp off onto Mala as well, but Mala does have ult. He's going to go for a stealth. Should get a stun. No, haste pop by Isaac, so he'll manage to go away, but he should still get the double Venom. Gaz, though, X-Strike slept up. There's going to be a return kill after he goes down. And now we're forced into a 2v2. Nice Nether Shift onto Shadow Lords by Corsation. It's going to keep him from getting stunned there. And Shadow does have this ult up. Sunbergarn has his own ult up. There's going to be... was that a stun? I'm not sure what happened to Mala there. I think it might have been an immobilize. 2 blow darts landing onto Corsation. He spaces over, lands another strike, followed by a Shadow Curse. And with the Wisp and the M1s from Shadow, that might just be it. We get ult used onto Mala as well from Shadow, and there's just absolutely no chance at a playback from Worm Team. And wow, this first map going heavily in favor of Cold. Corsation charging up that Shadow Bolt. It's gonna get reflected, but no one's gonna get hit by it. There's going to be a weaken into a stun onto Corsation. He is given a barrier. There's a CC onto Sunbergarn as well, but no one's really taking... well, Mala did take some damage. Gaz taking a little bit of damage too. Now Mala's taking a lot of damage to Corsation, but he's returning it as well. He will get a stun onto Corsation after that. Another shift. Gaz is trying to look for him as well, and he has an ult. So does Mala, but Mala's not in a good position. He's going to throw triple dart Toxin, but only going to hit Iska with that ult. And Corsation going for his own ult. Iska's going to get that ult never shifted off of himself. Blood grip onto Gazag, and Corsation with an ult is going to finish Gazag off. But will Corsation go down? Doesn't look like it. Iska might. He throws out the Boomerang Storm, sorry, and he's actually going to get predicted on his movement. He had haste, but gets point blank EX started. And Shadow looks like he wants to go for a res. There's going to be a Shadow Bolt onto Mala. EX dart onto Shadow, but not much pressure going to be used off of that. I don't think that was a very good use of that EX dart. Mala leaping twice. Quare won't hit him after the second leap. He did have the timing for it, but didn't have the aim. Mala not going to get hit by that ult. Shadow will just go for the safer ult and make sure he hits Sunbergarn. They're going to CC Sunbergarn for now. Blood grip onto Mala. Corsation going to pop Shadow Bolt, or sorry, ult. Now pop Shadow Bolt. Gets amped up, or sorry, feared up. Venom on Shadow, it exploded and he gets lunged, gonna get M1 down by Sunbergarn. And this time, Sunbergarn and Mala will win the 2v2. And since this is a recorded game, I can actually show you guys the chat. But yeah, anyway. Space forward from Gazag. It's gonna land a Shadow Strike. Looks like there was an amp, maybe? I'm not sure who it was on. I heard it, but I guess not. Anyway, Frost Shard and a Frog Leap onto Corsation. Doesn't take too much damage. I think Isaac did get that rune. Goes for the X Strike around the pillar. Not gonna hit anyone with it though. Shadow Strike not gonna hit. And Gaz is still going to move in off of that. No extra move speed for him. Just goes for a puncturing strike on the Shadow. Pops his space in here. And Shadow Bolt's actually going to hit Sunbergarn behind that pillar. He's a little bit too fat to dodge that. Gaz does have an ult, but he's not going to get hit by that Temporal because it's not against him. But there was a Boomerang Cure into Sunbergarn. Corsation with an ult. It's going to run out as soon as he gets lunged by by Mala. And... it's not going to end up mattering because Shadow Lords does take out Stalker in that 1v1. There's going to be stun onto Isaac. And this should be it, unless Mala can somehow create a comeback. He's gonna get a... Oh no, only a single Venom Lunge. He will get a stun onto Isaac. It's gonna be reduced duration though due to that haste. And there will be an immobilize followed by a blood grip onto Mala. He's gonna get amped up as well, double amped by the Shadow Curse, but he will get the kill. It's not gonna end up mattering though. Wind Strike coming in from Isaac. 2 amps on that Randed Assassin, so very little possibility he's gonna end up living there. And Cold are gonna take this one home. So I don't know how to fix my stream, so I guess I'm just gonna do the entire game like this. And thankfully I don't have to worry about the chat or anything. But let me undo all of this stuff. Let me fix everything, guys. A little bit unfortunate that I can't live stream this one. I'm sure there are people who are sitting around wondering why there's no game. I should probably say something to those guys, but I have to do the draft. It's a whole thing. Let me see if anyone's in my chat. Like, where is game? Doesn't look like anyone cares. All right, good. So yeah, Coldwind map 1. We should start the draft soon. Conversation asking dumb questions. And no one's going for their first pick yet. So people spending some time here. I'm sure the first pick will be the same. Wait, my friend told me it's up now and I didn't realize it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna start streaming it now. So this has been an adventure. Okay, I don't have to end the recording, but I'm still gonna end.